wanted to talk to you today about 3 ways that you can know that you really don't have any faith and why you actually need these 3 things so that you can succeed. So let me preface that by saying that yes, we all have, when we believe in Jesus, the word says that we're all given a measure of faith. However, that's as far as we ever go. We never grow our faith above the original belief that we have in Jesus. And we just never grow it. It's a gift. It is a fruit of the Spirit. And we just stay stagnant in that original faith that we were given. So let me jump here in really quick into Habakkuk 2:2. And this tells you what one of those things are, and that is vision. You don't have any vision. So what Habakkuk 2:2 says is, write the vision, engrave it plainly on tablets so that the one who reads it will run. So what do you have to have? You have to have a vision before you. You have to have clarity. What is it? What's your target? What are your goals? What are you running towards? What is it that's going to actually make you take action? Well, it's by having a vision. It's by writing that vision down, writing those goals down. It says there's been lots and lots of studies that have proven that when you actually write down your goals, and when you actually have, and you can do it in 2 ways. In fact, I recommend that you do it 2 ways. Have it written in also in picture form, like a vision board or a vision book, because it cements it in your mind, and then your subconscious works to make those goals come to pass, that vision come to pass. But one more recent study that was done by Dr. Gail Matthews said that you're over 40% more likely to achieve your goals, to have any success, if you have written it down, if you have a vision. And this is what gives you clarity so that you can go out and achieve that success, to achieve those goals. A lot of us never even take the time to have any vision, to have any goals. We just are moved by circumstances, our environment, what other people say to us, what other people's visions are, what their goals are. And we don't ever set boundaries and sit down and come up with our own vision. The next thing that Habakkuk 2 says is, here's the next part in this. It says the vision is actually for a future time. It's out here. And it does hurry towards this goal of fulfillment. It will not fail, even though to us it seems like it's delaying. We should wait patiently for it, because it will certainly come. And this is where we get lost, a lot of us, is we get lost in the waiting. It says be patient here, and we're not patient. We don't get through the learning curve. We don't get through the weeks, months, years that sometimes it can take to see the fulfillment of this vision. We just give up. And, when that vision was just right around the corner, a lot of us fail to continue on that journey because it's taking too long. It's too hard. We're not seeing a fulfillment of the vision. When the Bible specifically says, chill, it's going to come. You have to believe in the vision that you were given. That's the next thing is, actually, first of all, let's talk about, we're going to say maybe, well, I don't have any, I don't know what my vision would be. I don't know what my purpose would be. Well, one of the things that I would recommend that you do, a couple of things, is to get out a journal, get out a pen, get out paper, and just start writing down all of the things that you would like to do. Just feel free to dream, even though it seems like it's really big and it's really out there. God-given visions are usually far above what you can do on your own, in your own power. But he makes you the person who can do it through the journey. And then you take all the action, you do the work, and what you cannot do, then he will accomplish through you because you were willing to put in the work, to put in the action, to believe that you could, in fact, accomplish this vision that he gave you to do. So just write down all these things that you dare to dream, dare to believe in yourself. Dare to have this outrageous vision, and then work backwards from that vision, setting goals and meeting those goals until you get to that vision that you've written down for yourself. Another thing that you would do, that I recommend doing, that I have done, is ask God, what is the purpose that you have for me? He has written this already down for you in his book, which I think is Psalms 139:16 is what I think it is. I'll have to go back and check later. But it says he's written his plans for you already in a book. He already knows what it is that your purpose is. He can, what his will for you is much better than any will that you could have come up for yourself. Ask him, what is my story, Jesus, that you have already written for me? And then listen for the answer. Be quiet and listen at his feet. Seek him. He says he is a rewarder of the people who seek him diligently. That's part of what I'm going to talk about here next. And let's jump over here to Hebrews 11:1. What is faith? So we talked about vision. All right. That's one of the things that we have to have. We have to have a vision, or we have no target that we'll ever hit. There won't be anything that's going to cause us to take action, okay? Now, faith is, this is Hebrews 11:1. Now, faith is a substance of things hoped for, okay? It's something that we have confidence in, and it's the evidence of things not seen. Okay, so that's that vision, it's future, and it's out there. So, faith is believing in a future vision that we cannot see. So we have to have faith. We have to have belief in this vision we cannot see. And Hebrews 11 is the faith chapter, and it talks about all of these people who, by their faith, acted in it, okay? Their faith caused them to act. So Abel, he gave a more excellent sacrifice than Cain did. Noah, he'd never seen rain before in his life, but he built an ark. Abraham, God told him to go, didn't tell him where to go, but he went. So he acted in faith. Who else here? I'm looking through this really quick. Also, Abraham, in faith, gave his son, God told him to use Isaac as a sacrifice, and Abraham did this in faith, knowing that God had already promised Isaac to him, and all these blessings were going to come through Isaac. And Abraham knew that somehow God was going to work this out for him, so he acted in faith. When Jacob was dying, he blessed each of his sons, knowing that God was going to make that come true. So by his words, believing that God was going to make his words come true, he blessed them, and God made that so. And then there's several more stories here in the faith chapter about how these people in the Bible acted out their faith. So we have a vision. We act. We cannot succeed without a vision, without a plan, without goals. You cannot get anywhere if you don't take action. And you're constantly taking action, even when you aren't. Sometimes it feels like, more often than not, actually, especially at the beginning, it's one step forward, two steps back, one step forward, multiple steps back, and you just keep taking that consistent action, and until you see that future that is out here, that vision that's out here. And then that third thing, we've got vision, we've got action, which is faith. That's the other thing. The just live by action. That's not what it says. It says the just will live by faith. But what is that faith? It's action. So those of us who have faith, you're going to see it in our actions. Okay? It's not just going to be words. We're not just going to be talking about what it is that we're going to do. We're going to be living it. We're going to be doing it. All right? And then the last thing is you have to believe in this vision. You have to believe in this thing that you set before you, even if it just seems like an astronomical feat to attain. A lot of times we believe more in our past than we do in ourselves or in our future. So we look back here for what our beliefs are. So our failures, and there could be a lot of them, which is just that journey, just that journey that we're walking, that faith journey towards that vision. Or we believe in what people around us tell us. We believe we take more belief in what other people's goals are, and we help them work out their visions, but never have enough because we think it's more for them. I can believe that this can work for somebody else more than it can work for me. That's a lot of us like that. We believe in it more for somebody else than we do for ourselves. So we work harder on other people's visions, other people's goals, other people's plans, and never take any interest or just completely give up. We don't ever set a vision for ourselves because we don't have any belief in ourselves. We believe in our failures, our past experiences more than we can see this future vision, which is where we have to set our eyes. Not anything that's been back here, any of these past experiences that we've created this false story. We have to create a whole new vision that's out there, believe in that vision, act on that vision. The just shall live by faith. The just shall live by action. So, what I want you to do, I want you to set that vision. I want you to start taking action and continue to take action. And then go back and review those goals daily, that vision daily. Adjust as you go along, as you start attaining your goals. Believe in yourself. Stand on that vision, and pretty soon you're gonna see that faith materialize in front of you. You're going to see your goals come true. You're going to see your vision come alive because you had faith enough to act, faith enough to be able to see your future.